MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the National League Championship Series between the Lions and the Cyclones. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
It's been a tight series so far, which we kind of expected when we started. But now it's backs up against the wall time. The series has shifted locations, and now these guys need to win the final 2 games at home to win it. This crowd should certainly help, but they've still got a tough task at hand.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Miguel Ramirez is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's your take as they try to win an NL championship here on the road, Mark?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Peter Borges stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Leading off for Cooperton, the left fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. And he lays off there, 1-0. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
2 balls and a strike.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Acuna digs in now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Joe Gilly will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, his last start wasn't a particularly good one, and he was rattled around a little bit. Couldn't get through the fourth inning. He's going to have to look to rebound here. He's going to need much better stuff than he took to the mound in his last start.
Leading off for Saturday, the right fielder, Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Rizzo over to his right. One out.
Batting second, the second baseman.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Garrett Hampson started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Jones backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder.
And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired.
Leading off for the Lions, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Rizzo, a native Floridian. He was taken in the second round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball one. Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
I got 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Leading off for Cooperton, the third baseman,
At the plate now, Yoshi Tsutsugo. As he can't make contact and is tied up here, it's strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Prado is under it, no problem, one away.
Leading off for Cooperton, the second baseman, Jones.
Stepping up to the plate, Jahmai Jones. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Runner goes for second. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like the pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So striding in, Mike Zunino. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him.
That pitch is out.
Rizzo over at second. Simmons at first. 2 out in the inning. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. The 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Prado in foul ground, but this will land out there just foul. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
2-1.
One strike.
Three and 1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. Moran stands at 6'4" tall. Bats left. Throws right. He was a 13th round pick during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Runner back standing. He's set. Here's the 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And there's ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Simmons on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. And we are tied 0-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Marte.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
No, that's down.
The 1-0. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Leading off for Cooperton, the right fielder, Peter Borges.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Third inning, no score to this point.
That's
2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-0 count, here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
3-2.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Leading off for Cooperton, the left fielder.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Runner's going. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
The next 3-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Upton going back at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of this series, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows You got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Leading off for Cooperton.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Still 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to left. His 4th long ball of this series, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Leading off for
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo, a base hit in his first trip.
Rizzo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
So now to the plate, Yoshi Tsutsugo. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Slice down the left side, but foul. 3 runs already home here. Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Leading off for Cooperton, the second baseman, Jones.
Into the box now, Jahmai Jones, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Up high, 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
And the pitch on 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Cooperstown is out in front, 3-0.
Leading off for Saturn, the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Now the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Borges moving in. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
In now, Nick Prado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
It's a nice job by the offensive player right there to stay in there on that fastball. He wanted it back. You could tell he was frustrated. He swung through the pitch before.
Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back. And that'll bring up Nick Schufo. Pitch out, nothing doing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way is in there for strike 1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Strike called, now the throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Runner at second here with one man out. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Abisayu Garcia. He's set. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball one.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes. Nope.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Striding into the box, Garrett Hampson. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
0-1 the count. Down and away, ball 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Kane. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Now at the plate, Justin Upton. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch on its way to Upton. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with 1 swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Borges is there, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We're through 3 here in game number 6. Cooperstown leads this one 3-1. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Mike Zunino.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ball, 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Hey.
3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's Starling Marte. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. And big.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Mike Foltynewicz answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. To the plate now, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0, fouled off. The 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. So add 1 more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
First offering on its way.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You can do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
Leading off for Cooperton, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. He's set, and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-0.
Nope, that's fair.
Yoshi Tsutsugo would be next. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Leading off for Cooperton, the third baseman.
Now batting, Yoshi Tsutsugo. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Cooperstown is on top 5-1. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
And he takes ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Kyle Dowie, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Digging in for his second at-bat, Colin Moran. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kane is underneath this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch on its way.
Yeah. One and one.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. And it misses. 3-1 now. Teoscar Hernandez would be next. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and he can't believe it. I don't blame him, but the inning is over. Into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Andrelton Simmons.
And now a pitch on the way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
A bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
First pitch of the at-bat. Mike Zunino is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. One and 2 now.
The count is 1 and 2.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Starling Marte. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Hit back toward the mound. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in, Nick Prado. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And he gets ahead 0-1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hit in the air to center field. Acuna giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Number 10.
Stepping in, Nick Schufo. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Here comes the first pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at-bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Count, the pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The right fielder, Avisail.
At the plate, Avisail Garcia. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1's the count.
Two out with the man at first. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in once again, Peter Borges. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Strike taken up in the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Leading off for Cooperton, the left fielder, Lorenzo Cain
will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1. And a full count to Cain. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Schufo is after it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop 3rd strike. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ronald Acuna. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. Here it comes on 1-1. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Into center field. Line drive, base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it. At the plate now, Yoshi Tsutsugo.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the belt, kicks and deals.
The count 1-1.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
The 3-1. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Stepping up now, Jahmai Jones. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, that was a tough strikeout. A big strikeout in this game, too. If you think back, there were 2 guys in scoring position, so he has to be looking for much more out of his AB this time.
Ready with the 1-0. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. 1 run scores. 2 runs are in. And he's in safely to third. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score. Well, guys, there's an old saying about play with matches. Certainly put himself in a tough spot with the bases loaded there.
Yeah, and I mean, he's not only playing with matches, he's lighting fires. Lack of control, serving up base hits, and just grooving one here. Really looks out of sorts right now.
Austin Voth gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. Here's a pop-up now. Prato is there, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and a runner left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Lions lead it 8-1. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Garrett Hampson.
Number 1.
Now the pitch. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Well, that's him.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 8, Justin Upton.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Upton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. This is foul right side. Here's another 2-2. Lofted in the air out to right field. Borges is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Into the box now, Mike Trout. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 0 now.
Well, now he's at the risk of walking him here. And again, I just think he's on empty at this point. Looks to me like he's fighting his mechanics and not throwing it where he wants to because of it.
The pitch. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Now at the plate, Colin Moran. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Starling Marte.
Into the box, Starling Marte. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
2 balls and a strike to count.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte. There's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So digging in now, Peter Borges. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0 is off the plate, up and away. Runners on first with 1 down. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
So now to the plate, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Michael Peterson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Peterson.
Digging in, Lourdes Gurriel. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's too high, ball 2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One out, nobody on. Two and 1 to count. Two and 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Nick Pratto. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
2 out, nobody on. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, number 10.
Stepping in, Nick Schufo, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here comes the first pitch. From the belt, kicks and deals.
2-0.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First delivery to him on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ripped down the line. Oh, what a play. It's there. He got him.
Leading off for Cooperton, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Leading off for Cooperton, the third baseman, Yoshi Tsutsugo.
Ready for another chance? Yoshi Tsutsugo. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Trout giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Leading off for Cooperton, the second baseman,
At the plate, Jahmai Jones. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half, it's strike 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here it comes, 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. Hector Cruz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Avisail Garcia. First pitch coming, here it is. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! It's a solo home run here from Avisail Garcia. His first homer here in the series, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. First pitch on its way to Upton. Fly ball out toward left center field. Acuna on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Trout. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And he fouls this one off. Smoked, but right into the shift. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. 9th inning coming up. It's now 8-2. Taylor Rogers enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in to try it again, Andrelton Simmons. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Count is 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Mike Zunino comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Starling Marte. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's got 2 hits in 17 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Ready with the 2-0. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Still 2-2. Sinker. 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Leading off for Cooperton, the right fielder, Peter Borges.
Digging in, Peter Borges. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Counts 1-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
A runner on first with 2 away. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
2 out with a man at first. Popped him up. Shufo has a play, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for Saturn, the third baseman, Colin Morris.
Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Simmons is there. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
Striding forward now is the DH, Teoscar Hernandez. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to...
And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so he'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Into the box now, Nick Prado. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1. Count remains at 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
When a pitch is close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. And that does it. That will grab the pennant. They are champions of the National League.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors, they left 12 men on base. For the home team, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, they left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.